everybody, it's Fuss7 here, and today I thought I would switch it up and not do a horror game. I am actually gonna do one of the Roblox classics, Build a Boat for a Treasure. I've actually played this game quite a lot, and it is a very fun game. I'm gonna be on pink team. Let's do that. Alright. There is a Halloween update right now if I want to go fly up and do that. I'll go do that real quick, just as a like, oh look at this, this is cool. Hey, these little houses up here. The other years, when there's a Halloween update, if you went up to them and you trick or treated, you would get like candy or cool things. So I don't know if it'll be this year, but maybe. Oh, yep, it is purple candy. I already have a lot of candy, so it's not a very oh I need to do this type thing, you know? It's just for fun. Because look at the candy I already have. I have a lot of blue. I have a little purple and yellow. I have a lot of pink and I have a lot of red. I forgot what red does. Oh yeah, you grow big. I don't want to be big though. I want to be small. All right, back to. Oh nope, we're too small now. Now when I fly, I just go up too high. I do like the little. Oh, never mind. You can't see them. They had a little light show. I forget what they're called. I can't think of the name. But they got the cool northern lights up here, you know? Very cool. I actually don't know. Apparently they do have a lot of new sections for your boat to go through. I haven't done those yet, though. So I just wanted to build a fun boat today. I actually do have a lot of saved boats I could show, but I don't want to do those. I want to make something original, you know? Let's make it out of wood. Let's make it. Let's do pink because I'm on pink team. A lighter pink, though. Sorry, I want to turn up my brightness. I had it down low because I was playing a horror game at like midnight yesterday. Because I'm actually recording this on Halloween. I know I should be doing something scary because it's Halloween, but I'm not gonna do that because tomorrow's not gonna be Halloween. You know, it's gonna be different thing altogether. So I should just have fun. You know. Okay, let's. I honestly don't know what I'm gonna build. I'm gonna build a fence, actually. A little fence post on my pink lawn thing. I don't actually have a lot of things I want to talk about today. I just kind of want to build and sail and stuff. I don't have anything that's like super serious where I'm like, I want to do this with my channel or I want to talk about this because I think it's cool. I just want to build and have fun today. I'm just a little greedy today. I want to get some treasure. I I'm just building a fence, you know? I don't know what else I'm going to build on this after. I just thought this would be cool. I'm going to run out of these blocks, though. I won't be able to finish my fence around the thing. I have to use something different or just have a partially done fence, you know? Let's see. Do I have anything that I can use? Yeah, I have different ones made of not wood, but stones and marbles. Yeah, it's just gonna be a super chill video compared to the other ones where I'm being hunted by a creature and and I'm like crying and scared and need help from somebody, you know? It'll get more interesting once we start sailing, you know? But for now, I just gotta slowly build a boat, hopefully acquire treasure. I think I'm gonna build my own custom boat, and then I'll show you guys and see if I can win with it. And then after that, I'll show you guys my cool things I've already built, and I'll explain like why I built them, or the cool things of like, ooh, this one's because of this, you know? Or I don't know. I'm just kind of rambling because, like I said, I don't really have a set goal today. I mean, like the goal is to get treasure, you know, but it's just that's kind of it. Just build boat, get treasure, talk if I think of anything interesting, and just having fun, you know? This part's easier though, trying to paint them because you can just hold it down. You don't even have to click. I thought I had to click, but nope, you just can hold it down and it does this. Dude, they're gonna hate when I pull up in this boat. I'm gonna blind everyone. Dude, if I actually want to blind people, I have the perfect blocks down here for it. Where are my... Sorry, I have so many items that are random. Oh, oh god, I just got hit in the head. It's a Ford F-150. That's cool. I People are so creative on this game. That's one of the reasons why I like playing this, because there's just so many people that are just, yeah, they appear and then they just build something silly like this, you know? I'm gonna make my boat such an eyesore to everyone. They're gonna despise this. Also, now it's less fence-like and it's more wall-like what I'm building. He's driving over my thing, but I don't really mind it because he's not like killing me or affecting my building. It's just being there. Okay, let's well, this pink doesn't work. Does this pink? Yep, this pink works. My boat is just so pretty and it's so unique, you know? Oh, under the map. Okay, what else can I add? Let's add these limited time plushy things that I got. Some of them aren't limited time, like I don't know actually. They might be limited time, they might not be. I haven't checked in a while. I know what I'll do. I'll put these on the corners. These give you a little shield that blocks any items that you get hit by. I think this person's trying to talk to me, but people are arguing in chat actually. Let's read this. Let's get some drama. Dude, you came here. Loser. All by yourself, not me. What a loser. You suck at building. Sorry, I have a life. I play this game like 30 minutes a day, gang. I get a 4.3 GPA and play sports. Cap. Not cap. Sorry. How do I know this is true? How do I know you have a life? Well, so you can't say that. Well, you can't either. Either. Well, you just denied your own argument. Bro, it is not that deep. Okay. You're the one who started arguing. Lol. And you keep going. I do. You just did. All I did was make your argument uncredible. But it is not that deep. You continue to say it's not that deep after I proved you wrong. You're acting like you get something if you win. Yes, I get to see dumb people keep it acting stupid, pathetic. Don't even say anything about what I just said. I obviously replied to what you just said. Sad, said. Are you illiterate? I think this guy's illiterate. He's misspelled like 15 things already. I don't think he has a 4.3 GPA. You continue to weaken your argument. What a loser. I can't believe I just joined in on this. Just straight arguments over here. Ooh, pink shields. Okay, let's go put more treasures on my boat. Let's put a Halloween pumpkin. Very scary, very scary. I'll give each of these guys a little cake, maybe. Let's see. A dragon egg from an event. You can't get this anymore. It's a one-time thing. It's a very cool event, by the way. It was a egg hunt event from Roblox, and it was one of the best events on Roblox, dude. I loved it. Let's see, what other treasures do I have? I do know I have gold. Look at all my gold, dude. 330 pieces of gold. This means I beat the game like 330 times. I think this is gold block at least. You know? Dude, I'm gonna make a giant gold cube. Gold cube. Let's have to make it smaller so it can reach higher, you know? And then we'll make it pink. Pink gold cube over here. And then we can, oh no, add some details to it. We can add a little grid pattern because I have extra gold that wouldn't go into the cube. I am building the weirdest thing over here. Got gold, but it's all pink. Have everything's pink on here. I made like a Lego brick over here out of gold. I know, my wealth is immaculate. Dude, and then I'll put multiple chairs so if anybody wants to join, they can be a part of my crew. I think I know there's treasure somewhere. I'm putting all the treasures I own on my boat, you know? These are my first place trophies from all the times I've won. Lots of treasure chests. I don't remember how you get these. I think some of them are from winning the game, but I also think some of them, like, you have to do, like, secret things in the game. So much treasure, man. I don't even know if my boat can fit it all. Might have to double layer some treasure. Can you paint the treasure? That's the real question, though. Yes, you can. You can just pink treasures. I think you can paint everything pink. I'm not gonna. You can't paint the plushie guys, though. But you can paint everything else. That's cool. This is my boat of treasures. They hate when I show up. And they hate it because I am rich and famous. And we obviously need a steering wheel for the captain. Make it face the wrong way also. Super easy to use. Let's... What else can we do to make this boat safer? You can... I don't know, we could put walls actually instead of this little fence. Or we can just do this. Let's not move it. I can't get my right tools, man. Let's do this where it's a little weird cube wall that can defend us. Let's make another one out here. Let's make a little fork thing like this. And it's gonna be really cool. And they're all gonna and they'll love me. They all hated me. Okay. Actually, why don't we just lift this? What does this person want with me? I'm doing my own thing. You go do your own thing, dork. Dude, I'm gonna get banned. I just said dork. You're gonna kill me. I'm gonna get executed. That's what happens when you say things like that on YouTube and Roblox. You just die. I still don't know what I'm technically building, you know? It's covering a lot of the fence that I have, though. Very, very sad. This is gonna be my little base, because maybe I'll make like an official video where I just play this and build. Like, technically this is an official video about this, but I mean like, maybe I'll do one where I'm just like, yo, what should I build? And then I go build what people say I should build and show it off and be cool, you know? Because if you want, I'm willing to come back to this game and build what people want me to build, you know? I have to be able to climb out, so let's make little uh trusses so I can get out, you know? You can't get out of your boat when it starts sinking. Is it a good boat? I don't think so. Let's go. No, we're actually missing one last thing. We're missing the the mass, whatever it's called. And we're missing these. There's a very I think there's a limited amount of the amount that you can get of the soccer balls. And I've exceeded that amount. Wait, real quick before I go make my boat, I'm actually gonna put a lights on my boat because I don't. It's not a lot of lighting on it, but my boat's gonna be very bright after this. See how my boat's already super bright? Well, I'm gonna do something even sillier right now and do this, and you can tell how bright this is, right? It's just a it's just it's just a little bright, and then after you do this, you do a cool secret where you put this block down. You paint it white, and you raise it up like this, and then you just have evil and blindingness, you know? Is this is so cool, am I right, guys? It's so bright. It is so incredibly bright over here. Alright, I'm gonna finish up the last details on my boat that I want to add, and then we can sail out, you know? Let's give... I can't get in my boat, that's a problem. Let's do... Let's equip a jetpack, and then we'll place a second jetpack in case. We'll place a tic-tac-toe board if anybody wants to play. Anybody appears and is like, let's play tic-tac-toe. I don't think that'll happen, but always take the chance. And then we're going to add the most important seat, because this is the one that will control the 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 shields. And we'll add a sorry, I'm almost done building. I just want to make this the best boat you ever will see, you know? And then let's add this. It's a propeller, and so we can control where we want to go. And then we'll add these so we can fly wherever we want to go. And then I think that's all I want to add. Well, actually, we'll add a few flags so they know it's pink team. They don't know it's pink team and they won't be scared and terrified. Because ever since I had to do these flags, the Ford F-150 guy has clearly not gone to my location. Ignore the fact that he's turning a bit to look at me, but other than that, we're good. Yeah, I think this is what we're gonna drive to the end. We're gonna... Should I save this? I don't have a spot, do I? I want to keep all these because they were really cool. Okay, but how much is a slot? 900? I do not have that money on me. Okay, well, I'll override this one. I don't remember what it is. Pink City. And then we'll make it pink, and then we'll load it in to see if it worked. It's loading in. Well, so if it doesn't work, we can't go, you know? And that's the time lapse of what I made. Uh, hope you enjoy my build. Let's start sailing, sailors. Lunch. Oh, oh no. I'm losing items. Very bad. Ooh, ooh. Very, very, very scary. Let's fly, cause my boat can do that. I'm excited to see if there's any new areas on this, cause out the side there looks like there's new symbols I've never seen. But I don't know. Uh, the first three areas are always the same though. There's the normal area where you enter, there's the flower area, and then there's the clock area. I've never seen it change from that. There's also, but I don't think. Oh, this is the Candyland. Yeah, I've seen this. I don't know why they would use the cherry as the symbol. There's like a chocolate emoji, and there's other emojis that could work, you know? I lost one of my shields though. That's not very good. I know the movie area because that guy throws hammers. I've experienced the pain of this many a times. He hit my shield because I'm cool in at dodging and stuff. I've seen this area also. When you touch one of the paintbrushes, it paints your boat really cool like. But I'm not going to touch this because my boat's supposed to be pink. Let's see what's in this area. Oh, this is the area where I think, yeah, like the water rises and goes down and then it spawns a bunch of rocks like this and then everything dies like this. Because my jets ran out of fuel. If, so that's an issue. I can't escape this until the water rises again, so I'm just gonna be being hit by rocks for like minutes straight. I do have my jetpack, so if I want to fly away and escape from this situation, I can. But I think my boat will make it, because I already got halfway through. Let's check up on the Drama Brothers. You continue to weaken your argument. What what a loser. Haha, so funny, I can't start laughing. Come here. My bad. Easy win. You blew up too. I'm alive. No one won. And well, I won. I give up. Always something. Dude, why are they so angry at each other? This person went to their plot. Um, the green person went to their plot, attacked them. Then when the red person was like, "Why are you attacking me?" Now they start arguing. Oh, this area is new. I've never seen this. Oh, this is bad. This is very bad. Because I didn't know I was gonna have to make freaking evasive maneuvers, but let's go. This is the perk of having the seat I put down. The one that I mentioned was important. You can do this with it. It's very funny that you can do this. I didn't want to use it earlier because I didn't want to cheat, but I don't know how I was getting past that. That one was very tricky. Ooh, I remember this area. It's a bunch of chemicals. Yeah, I'm just gonna cheat now? Who's gonna stop me? The whole point of this game is that you can cheat and do whatever you want? This is technically a legal strategy. I just wanted to ride in a normalish boat type? Actually, my boat wasn't normal from the start. It could freaking fly, but let's ignore that. We will ignore my powers to fly. Because if you think too hard about that, then you'll spoil your soup? Yeah. Let's do this. Yeah, this is the last area. You can look at the side and see. And then this is the waterfall, and that's the end there. Very sad. My boat is green and yellow now and has a lot of different other colors. Let's get over here, though. Sad part is that they delete your boat at the end. You can't have your boat over here. Probably prevents like cheating and stuff because there's a teleporter, and that would probably make it unfair. I do get money and gold block though. Let's. That's another one to my infinite wealth. How much money did I get? I got 132 from that. That's pretty good. There's ways to AFK for money. I tried to make one of those. I think this is the AFK machine, but I forgot how to use it and run it. So but this is what was my infinite wealth machine? Dude, this is actually one of my favorite builds I own. So these guys are on my plot. I don't want them here, so let's I think they left, but let's turn on isolation mode anyways, because I don't want to deal with them while I have my fun. So you eat this candy, right? Then you grab a chair. And when you sit on a chair in this game, then you delete it, don't move, and you place the chair back again, you become even smaller, which is very funny. So after that, you come into this house, right? And you, let's say, activate all the balloons, right? And then you decide to launch your boat. You start flying like the Up House, which is very cool. It's very bad because I built this a long time ago, so it's very wonky to drive, but after a while it just should settle down. And if you hit the F button, it activates the parachute so it can go down. So it's a way so it can fly and it can go down. It's not, but it's very small. So if it goes inside of the uh this thing over here and it gets hit by a single item, it instantly breaks and dies. So you have to be very careful with it. So let's use my little up house to go to this yellow. Oh, this person also has isolation mode, that's why I can't go that way. Don't worry. I want to go over here because I don't have a lot of yellow candy. And those are the yellow homes. So we'll go over there, get some yellow candy, and then I can show you guys a different build that I own. Let's fly down so peacefully, so gracefully, you won't even know I'm here. But this is one of my favorite builds I've ever made on this game. I will never delete it unless I make like an updated version, but I don't think I ever will because it's already so perfect. You can tell by my falling down and struggling to fly. Okay, then we activate this, and it also can just run on the floor like this, which is very funny. But now we can grab our candy. And it should be the yellow. Oh, I got tricked. They killed me. It was a fake house. Dude, that's evil. I guess I won't get yellow candy. Very, very devious and evil. There's a secret in this game where if you hit something at the pink plot, a wall would open over here and you could get like a cool item, but I don't think it's there anymore because I don't see it. Guess they removed that. Anyways, next build. This one is called the Big Mech. And the way it works is that it's actually an Enderman from Minecraft, which is very sick and cool, you know? So you get your Enderman, and then you go down to your glue block, but I like to call it the butter block. And let's turn up the volume again for this. Ready? Listen to this. Very weird sounds. So this build has seats here for any guests that join my place, and has a seat here for the main person. And when you put a butter block here, and then you jump, you go into this weird like area where you're not sitting, and you're not and you're technically standing. So then you can walk like you're the mech, right? So I control it. So I can like spin it. I can go this way and this way. And this is a very base level mech. Like there's people who can make better versions. But a funny thing you can do is if you activate these and you go really fast, you can skip like a bunch of areas if you don't hit a lot of things and go real slow. There's also candy back here that speeds you up when you eat it, so you can walk faster as the mech. But your mech kind of gets, there's better ways to make one where you don't have the issue, but my mech has an issue where if the butter block or the glue block right here gets destroyed, you can't control it anymore and it falls over. But there's people who have ways to like make a better mech where it's doesn't happen as often. But that's the problem with this mech. I don't plan on getting to the end with this, so let's get hit by a train if I can make it. Nope. Well, I'll destroy the butter block and die real quick because I want to show you guys my other builds, you know? Let's how much money did I make from just doing that? $50 by just being in that mech for like 2 minutes. This one's one of my funnier builds. I don't want you on my team, Sadri. So you destroy this and it unanchors, right? And this is my evil trap build. This is how I kidnap children. So there's a hidden lever right here. When you click it, it opens the door. And then people hop in where the seat is, right? And then you hit the lever when they're in, and then they can't get out because they're trapped forever, and there's a lot of seats, so it's very hard to get out without sitting down again. And that's how I trap children. Very cool. Very cool. I don't know why I reset. I could have just deleted the build and like the build's still gonna be there. Why did I reset like it was gonna clear the build? I have to clear it myself. Because I didn't launch my boat that time. This one's called Car, and it's a very weird car. I'm just gonna say that. It's like you have to delete those to unanchor it, and then you can just get in and there's seats up there for people who want to pilot the cannons, and I can also pilot the cannons from here if I want to, but it can attack. It's a weird like dome car. I do not want you on my team. I'm very sorry. Let's turn off. Let's block join requests. Oh look. Let's do something cool with the cannons. So a cool part about cannons in this game is that when they hit a rock, it destroys it. So if you have a lot of cannons, you can avoid a lot of rocks, right? This car is very bad because once it flips over, you can't get it back up. But I'm gonna ditch that car. But that's my car. A lot of these builds I made like a long time ago. And also I'm not very good at building in this game, so a lot of my things are very silly in very basic versions of like tutorials and stuff. This one's a weird guy I made that's also a mech, but the problem with this one is that it doesn't have anything cool on it, It's super thin, so it gets hit once and everything breaks. And so it's not a very good mech. Um, it just works as like the first mech, but worse. So I'm not gonna like demonstrate that one. This one's a song where I tried to make Rick Roll song, like the Never Gonna Give You Up song, with music in this game, but I messed up some of the notes, so it's very bad. And also, I don't want to have my channel taken down from playing that, so I'm not gonna do that, you know? This one's, I don't remember this one. When I spawn it in, I'll probably will. Oh, I remember this. So one day I was playing with friends and I wanted to fight them. So I made this, right? And its whole thing is that, uh, let me unanchor it. Its whole thing is that, oh look, it can fly, right? But once it hits something, you'll see in a second when it hits something, everything explodes around it, you know? So it's called the bomber plane. And I would fly that at my friends' builds when we were fighting, and it would destroy their whole build in like seconds, and it was very cool. Let's get to the next one. This one is, I think, is also from when I was playing with them, but it's a version that's more condensed and refined, and it also can turn invisible, and I don't have to be with it when it's flying. I think it's a little broken right now, though, because you're supposed to use this camera when you're flying it, but it doesn't work very well. So let me see if it works. This one was a more, like, I didn't have to be there missile, you know? Let's do transparency. I, yeah, it's lagging right now, you can tell. Usually that only happens when somebody loads in something big in this game. So that means somebody over there is loading something evil. I think it might be the guy on white team because that looks like a very condensed cylinder. Oh look, it's invisible, right? And when I hit F, it activates the bomb. I forgot, but now I'm dead. I have to reset. But I, it's very hard to control that one. That one's still a work in progress. But it's supposed to be an invisible missile, so they couldn't hit me when I was, so they couldn't see me, so they couldn't just hit my missile midair and destroy it, you know? This is my mech version 3. It is a zombie with a shovel, and I like this one quite a lot, actually. Let's delete this, put butter here. I still haven't learned how to um, set it up correctly without using butter. I just use butter because it's simple for me. But it walks around. It all of its joints can move by itself. So it's like so it can have like its arm backwards at times. It can have a bunch of like its head backwards, you know? Lots of weird things. The main issue with this one is that the only thing holding the joints together is this singular block right here. So look what happens when it's deleted. The arm's gone. Look what, I'll delete this one. Arm's gone, you know? Somebody hits that block right there, the shovel's broken, you know? It's if somebody hits butter, it's broken. It's very easy to break that one. I'll have to make a more advanced version when I learn how to build better. And then this is the one I saw today. The Pink City. Um, thanks for joining me on this chill adventure and build a boat and just letting me have a jolly time without not being scared out of my britches, you know? Uh, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. If you have any, like, requests for games, if you have any, uh, if you have requests, if you have, like, any recommendations on how I can make my videos better, if you just want to have fun and talk in my comments, you can do any of that, you know? Um, I will see you guys next time.